I wonder if people gonna pull up over here to YouTube. No, it's not. We'll end the YouTube live stream too. Mm, mm, mm. What up, though? What's the vibes? Should I start promoting these shits? I don't even feel like doing that shit, bro. I don't even feel like doing that shit. I'm just on here vibing. Tony, what's up? I'm chilling. Bored, honestly. Bored, honestly. Truly bored. Yeah. Truly fucking bored. You just waking back up? You took a nap? Hmm. Hmm. I have three options. I can either get me a dog, a girlfriend, or a sneaky link. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Yeah, it did took like it did look like it wanted to rain. Yeah. Yes, facts. She said dog. Yeah, now the dog is definitely the move. We definitely gonna get the dog. Like facts. We definitely get the dog. I wouldn't put myself in that position. I don't I, dating pool is garbage. That's just hot garbage. I don't even think the dating pool is garbage for real, for real. I just think we as people just suck. That's really it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised we're not getting nobody over here on YouTube. I mean, I haven't really been on YouTube like that in a month, so it kind of makes sense. I really don't be giving a fuck about being organized with what I do on TikTok and YouTube and Instagram. I'm just doing this shit how I want to do it, bro. Like, legit. Y'all can rock with me, or y'all cannot. And we just rocking. Those of you who fuck with me, we rocking, but outside of that, bro, I'm not stressing the social media shit no more. Just really not. Because when I want to be successful at it, I will be. Um, I've already been successful at this shit. You know what I mean? That's why I had to stop being hard on myself and actually started like giving myself my flowers. You know what I'm saying? And that came with like loving myself more. You know what I'm saying? Like the more I begin to love myself, the more I recognize like, bro, I'm really that fucking nigga, bro. I'm really that fucking nigga. You hear me? Like I'm really that fucking nigga. I had to think about that shit. I was like, bro, who the fuck, bro? The military content scene is. I created that. Bro, I created that. You see this shit behind me? Yeah, I've been in magazines. I've been interviewed on the news. Like I'm not chasing nothing else, dog. Like I'm really him. I've already done that. Like nigga, I'm from a town of 400 and something people, bro. 400 and something people, bro. I'm from a town of 400 and something people, bro. Like what? And what, bro? Like when I look back on my life without trying to like hyper focus on all the negative shit that's happened in my life, bro, I've been to like 8 different countries. You know what I mean? I've millions of views. I've done millions of views consistently. Like hella followers. I got 4 or 5 platforms. I got a YouTube plaque. I made it on the news, mama. I'm in Hype magazine. You know, one of the magazines I've always wanted to see myself in. I accomplished that. Like, what am I stressing myself about? You know, like when it comes to my life, you know, like I miss my daughter heavily, you know, and I'm going through that child loss experience. Outside of that, what am I stressing my life about? That's what I have to tell myself, and that's what you have to tell yourself. You have to give yourself some grace and actually smell like not smell the coffee, but stop chasing every fruit you see and enjoy the fruit of your labor. You know what I mean? Real shit, bro. I was so, like, every time I got a piece of fruit, I was already going after the next fruit. I ain't even took a bite of that fruit yet. I'm already after the next fruit. Man, I had to sit back, man, and think to myself, bro, what am I chasing? What am I grinding and scraping and clawing? I established myself already, bro. As long as we tracking, that's gonna live on forever, bro. That's gonna live on forever, bro. Like this lane is gonna exist forever. You see what I'm saying? Legacy. You know what I'm saying? And there's still more I can do, but it's like, why am I rushing? Like, let me sit back and let me kick my feet up and let me like sit back and be like, damn, man, I came a long way. Like, cause I always focus on the negatives of my life. I never, like, I'm telling you, I used to never, ever focus on the positives. It was always the negatives. I was just like, damn, this going wrong. Damn, that going wrong. Damn, man, that shit going wrong. Not no more, boy. Something go wrong in my life, I'd be like, nah, that's tough. Well, there's a lesson to be learned here, and we're gonna keep moving forward. You know what I'm talking about? Like, for real. My boy, it's been a while, as long as we tracking. What's up, PR? What's up, Tony? What's up? Who was that? TFC? Did I say TFC? What up, though? Just got out of work. What I miss? You ain't missed nothing. You hit just in time. Just pulling up on seeing what the vibes is out here. Good chat on the Clarity Walk talk, bro Jammer. Sig, hey, what's up, Sig? Hey, who that? Appreciate the thumbs up, Tony. Y'all rocking with those clarity talks in the morning, the clarity walks in the morning. Y'all rock with those? Like, I be trying to give y'all the real, bro. I'm not looking for sympathy, you know? I'm trying to bring awareness to what's really going on in the world of child loss. Because the most important thing that I want to stress to people, and I just don't want to keep making like repetitive videos about it, the way you, like, you guys do know if somebody's going through something, if they don't ask you for advice, you know you don't have to say something, right? You know you could just listen. Like some people just want to vent. Like, hear me out. Some people just want to vent. Some people don't want to. They don't want to feedback, and they just need to get it off their chest. You know what I'm saying? And I think you need to be aware when someone is venting to you, and when somebody's coming to you for advice. Because when you're going through child loss, you're very sensitive to a lot of things, you know? And I'm going to say this, and I'm going to keep repeating this, and I'm never going to stop saying it. Stop telling people who are going through child loss to get over it, or they need to move on. All right? Because that same advice that you're giving is the same advice that won't save your life when it happens to you. If it happens to you, I pray it never does. Because people never care until it's them or someone they love. Now, that same advice you was giving me, you don't even, that shit don't even compute in your brain in that moment. You see what I'm saying? So, come on now. Don't be stupid. Stop being stupid. Seriously. Come on now. Don't do that. That is, like, some people go out of their way to give benign advice. Like, hey man, just keep your head up, bro. Listen, that's another one. I think I should save these for the morning walks. I don't know. Like, lost my dog yesterday. Feels the same as any human I admire. 100% Sig. Can't nobody tell you how to grieve. Facts, bro. Motherfucker always telling you how to grieve. How the fuck you gonna tell me how to go through this? How do you know my you don't know the connection I had with this individual. You don't know the connection. You're not feeling the break in that connection between me and this person that I lost. You have no clue. No clue. No matter even what I tell you, it's not going to amount to the feeling that I am currently feeling, you know? So, but back what I was saying, I hate benign ass advice or like some shit that I've already thought of. Like, you'll be like, hey, bro, don't worry about it, man. Just keep your head up. You right. In all this time of me isolating myself, I never thought about keeping my head up. Not once. And I'm so thankful that you came into my life to tell me to keep my head up, because that is really going to pivot me in this journey that I'm on of child loss into a positive direction of healing, prosperity, growth, and a happy, successful future. You see how it just don't, you see how those things don't go together? Like what I just described. Like, you see what I'm saying? You see how it just don't work. It don't go together. You know what I'm saying? It sounds stupid as fuck. It sounds cruel. You know what I'm saying? Are you hearing it now? It's working. You know, it's doing this thing. Because like for me, I'm not going to. I mean, at the end of the day, yes, I know there are many people who love to see me cracking jokes, you know, doing funny shit, making funny skits, because funny guy, you know, but I'm going through some real shit. And this journey has taught me that um and there's a lot that people don't truly care about when it comes to child loss, like society. You know what I mean? Like society don't really, like, I wouldn't say they don't care, but it's kind of like a out of sight, out of mind thing. Like if it's not happening to me, I'm not really worried about it type shit. Because I think when people think of child loss, they usually think abortions or stillbirths, you know, which those are very traumatic too, very traumatic situations. They are also considered parents that are still here, right? Gets deeper. It's deeper than rap. I promise you. My girl was trying to confront me, and I was like, "No touchy. Let me do my deal." As selfish as it sounds, yeah, nah, facts. Like you gotta let people go through their emotions. You cannot be trying to press somebody to go through their emotions the way you want them to go through it, man. But there's some very cruel, and this is why I'm really putting this out there so you guys can understand, especially the parents out there that have lost a child. Some of these parents know what I mean when I say there are some very cruel people out there who will kick you while you down. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I have to put this on blast because I feel like this is something people need to be tracking. So I want to share my experience and hopefully it can save someone's life, you know? Because parents will unalive themselves when they lose their kids, you know, because it's a very tough thing to deal with. And I really want to salute my parents that are still here, like myself, because you're still a parent at the end of the day. So I just want to salute my parents that are still here, you know, let you know I see you, let you know that you are seen and there's a space for you, you know, there's a space. So I may lose a lot of followers and lose a whole bunch of people. That's fine. because I'm aiming towards a different target audience, and I'm not doing it for the clout. I'm trying to be an advocate. I'm about to start working with the people in the community I want to be a part of. Um, I lost my first child, bro. My son perished in the womb, and I still haven't coped with it. Tone, I tell you this. Um, okay. At least I didn't even go to the hospital for him and his mother. I was selfish. Keep your head up, bro. This shit wicked out here. You have to take time out for yourself. So, Tone, I'll tell you. Nobody can tell you how to react in that moment. You cannot guilt trip yourself on how you reacted. You have to give yourself some grace and understand that you went into a fight or flight. Like when life hits hard like that, people do all kinds of things. So you can't. So no one's here to judge you about what you did in that moment. I mean, even if people decided to, give yourself some grace. Give yourself some grace. We had an argument before she felt something was wrong and I stayed home, bro. Yeah. It gets nasty. When it comes to child loss, it gets nasty. And when I tell you, this is the toughest thing. And this would help out so much. So much. And it's a hard thing to accomplish, and I'm still trying to figure out how to accomplish it, if both parents could talk and just get an understanding of where each other's headspace was during that time. Because where you guys' headspace are is usually not a good place, and it always tears the family apart. Majority of the time. From my own experience, I'll tell you, it's easy to run away when things get crazy. I kept myself, um, man, I kept myself so involved in social media. Like I was streaming 12 to 18 hours a day last year, trying to keep my mind off of it, but it wasn't helping. I was streaming 12 to 18 hours a day and just crashing, repetitively, So we do a lot of things to try to run away from problems, run away from the trauma, because we don't want to feel that pain. Because this is what I explain to people who never experienced child loss, like where our headspace is, right? So it's kind of like this. It's like a body stress, right? Where it's like, this is from my experience. I'll just say, the moment I found out my daughter had passed, that feeling that I had, that's the same feeling I feel to this day. Like that feeling that came over me, I feel that feeling to this day. So I've had to learn to live with that feeling because that feeling is overwhelming, it's overbearing as fuck. And it can like freeze you. When I say freeze you, it freezes you into a time and place in your mind where the the time frame in which the traumatic situation occurred, you become trapped there in your mind. And you can't really see it, feel it, or understand it. You won't know until after you get out of that trapped headspace. But what it looks like, for me at least, looking back on it, no matter what I tried to do in my current time, like in the present, like it just was not happening because my mind was my mind was still stuck in that time frame. So everything that I saw, if it didn't match what was happening in my mind, I would not do it. That makes like it was pretty crazy. It was pretty crazy. It was pretty crazy. Like it was pretty crazy. Like it's not even like I wouldn't say it was pretty crazy. It was pretty intense. We're not gonna use the word crazy. All right, this is what we're not gonna do because people call things crazy they don't understand. All right, but it was very intense. I'll say that. Um, Let me see. I avoid the feelings because we have a daughter now who came 2 years after. Whew. I got banned because I asked her to come sell a week. It created a war, bro. We went at it for a while. Yes, it does. It does create a war. It's like two Goliaths. Like it either creates a war or you never speak again. So you don't get that closure ever. That is painful. You're walking around every day knowing you're not gonna get that closure. Yeah, Toxic, you remember them Destiny streams? What's up with you, my boy? I think you was filming. I think you was filming to make money, bro. Remember when social media person you can take break, bro. Bills don't pay themselves. You social media person, you can't take break. What? What? I no. Tone. No, you gotta be you gotta be confused. 100% confused. Um, I don't think you understand who I am. Can't imagine, Bubba. Not facts. Now, Tone, how you going to tell him to take time for himself and say he? Yeah, I know. That shit, my head. That feeling is crazy. I know how it is, bro. I can visualize death sometimes, and it brings tears to my eyes, and I get trapped there sometimes, and it put me in a terrible mood. What freeze we talking about? Hey, step bro, I'm stuck freezing. Oh, this is serious stream. Yeah. It makes sense, bro. A lot of times reality can do that. It can destroy us mentally and spiritually to whereas we take longer to recover. Being an observer of your own thoughts makes it easier to let things go. Yeah. Something to think about is this is all part of God's plan. Religion. Don't bring religion into child loss. Don't bring religion. I listen. Strong believer in God. Don't bring religion into child loss. If you ain't never heard it before, I'm gonna tell you now. Don't. Like you could at a certain point, but like don't make that the basis. Like like you know. But Bobby says being an observer of your own thoughts makes it easier to let things go. That is an interesting experience. For some people, it can be too much to handle. You know, I've been observing my own thoughts, and I tell you right now, man, yes, it did a lot. Did a lot for me, but it was very painful mentally. I tell you that. Um, but because one thing you have to understand, child loss is not a mental illness or a mental disorder. It's a traumatic event. That's what it is, right? Traumatic event. You can develop mental issues, mental illnesses, and mental disorders from child loss. And this is what I keep trying to explain to people. The type of support that you receive in the beginning of child loss determines how the entire journey goes. So it doesn't matter where you are trying to be at mentally or what you think that you're going to do to get through this journey. If the people around you do not provide you proper support or they do things to tear you down in that moment, that journey's gonna be even rough. And that's when you're gonna develop. All right, I'm back. I swear, every time I'm trying to do YouTube live, something always happens. But what I was saying is like, I forgot what I was saying, bro. People piss me off. Hey man, glad you still here. Oh hell yeah, what's up, cats? Not for real, it's very traumatic. Oh yeah, yeah. You develop like health issues and stuff, right? You can develop health issues and all kind of shit. Like I had dropped down to 116 pounds within the first year, and I had to take medication to use the bathroom. I had to take medication to have an appetite to eat. It was bad. So you got to be very mindful of how you're handling those people. You know. When I hear a kid's death, I put myself in the other parent's shoes and see my daughter and feel what they feel. 100%. As long as we tracking, Nicholas, what's up? What is this? I ain't having kids, Shane. After hearing your story, I'm gonna just save myself the headache, the heartache. No, and it's not the fear. It's not fear monger. You should be able to take these videos that I'm making and the experience that I'm going through and sharing that a lot of parents are going through, um, and learn from it. You know, because it's like you can't run from destiny or things that are destined to happen in your life. Because maybe this was, well, I've been through a lot. You know, it's just not just that. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not looking for sympathy. You know, I'm not looking for pity either. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be an advocate for people, and I'm trying to use my story and be strong and tell my story and help somebody. Because if you're listening to me talk about this and you're getting annoyed or you're like, what the fuck, why is he still talking? It's not for you. Because the people that it's for, they message me outside of being in the comments. You know, they don't hit the comments because those people, I know exactly where they're at in their headspace. They're so isolated, they're not interacting with people. And the fact that they're interacting with me, messaging me, talking to me, bouncing off conversations, I know the work that I'm putting in. And I can see that it's taking effect. And I knew it would take effect. And it went into effect right away because I was in the deep depths of my journey, looking for answers, looking for a spark of light, looking for someone online that could give me a beacon of hope. Could find nothing. You know, like I went on Facebook and they had one group. It's one group for child loss on Facebook, which the group is pretty cool. Um, Everybody's very supporting and uplifting in there. Just one Facebook group. But if I search like girls in Miami. Like it's gonna be like 13 Facebook groups. You know what I'm saying? Like it just, why do we have such an abundance of things that are not beneficial to society? You know, that's just me. But yeah. So trying to use my platform for what I believe that, you know, my purpose is in this moment. You know, because sometimes you have purpose, you may have a purpose that's just for the moment. You know, sometimes purposes ain't for forever. There may be a time and place where you're needed to speak on something, and I think that's who I am. Because when I was in the Marine Corps, I spoke on toxic leadership and things that Dream Marines dealt with, and that became something very big, and it helped a lot of fucking people. Okay, I got out, I started talking for veterans and what veterans was going through, what they experienced, and I was helping a lot of people and getting a lot of people through things. And now I'm going through, you know, for the past 2 years, I've been on this journey of child loss. So now I've started to lean into, you know, where I'm currently at in my life and trying to use my experiences to be an advocate for other people. So that's who I am. I'm an advocate. I'm an advocate for people. That's who I am. That's who I am. And it's things that I'm experiencing. Whenever I'm experiencing something that's very either traumatic or very stressful, overbearing to me, I come online and I share those experiences because I know I'm not the only one going through this. And at the same time, I'm funny. Yeah. So if you want to know who Shane is, that's me. So whatever idea, whatever picture in your head that you had of me of this TikTok sergeant, the da 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 da, whatever it may have been, no, this is who I am. I'm an advocate. You know, I don't just do things for clout, do things for clicks. I do things with purpose, and it has to make sense, and it has to. I'm not going to get on here and do something that I don't feel is going to take an effect and actually bring about change. I don't do things hoping for change. I don't do things begging for change. I do things knowing that I'm going to make effective change. You know what I mean? So yeah, I love who I'm becoming. I love me. I love everything about me. I love every single thing. I love the pain. I love the glory. I love the like. I love it all. I love like. I've been journaling and writing down like my life from like the beginning to like now, bro. One of the coolest experiences I've ever had. Like when I look at my life on paper in black and white, that was one of the coolest. That is the coolest experience I've had so far. Is my life. Yeah, bro. Like real shit. Oh, let me read some comments. I don't want to leave y'all hanging. Never let the experience stop you from creating what you will. What will happen will happen. Now that is a fact. No, bro, have kids, bro. Create facts. Oh, I thought it was my phone. I was over here waving my phone around. You a good advocate, bro. From how you speak about it and really explaining the trials you go through is real. I'm glad you back, but hate us on these terms. It's okay, man. You know what I'm saying? We gotta show what they say when you go when you go to church, come as you are, you know? And this is where this is who I am. You know what I mean? This is a part of me. You know, I'm not gonna run away from it. This is a part of me. This journey that I'm going on is a part of me. It's not a part of anybody else. It's a part of me. And so this is, you know what I'm saying? If you don't like it, just all right, bye. You know, that's it. I'm not, you know. Glad to see you back as long as you're tracking. Smith, what up? Sorry for your loss since the jump. I followed you and your content. Appreciate that, and I appreciate your condolences. And like I said, I'm not doing this for pity for people to come here every day and say sorry for your loss, sorry for your loss, sorry for your loss. I'm here to have discussions about child loss. You know what I mean? But I appreciate you guys for saying it, but I don't want it to be that because I'm not the only parent that's experienced child loss or currently going through it or is going to go through it in the future. You know, I want these to be discussions. You know. I'm trying to find my purpose, bro. Shit stressful. Boom, bam. That's a hot topic right there. Purpose. Whenever you lose a child, you lose your purpose. Stuff. That fire that was lit under your purpose, when you lose a child, that fire is gone. I'm talking about, you ever been in a room, a dark room with just a candle, and that one candle went out, and it was just like darkness? That's literally how it is. You go from being focused on your purpose to being in complete darkness. It's not the end all be all though, because now you have to find out who you are now, because you're not the same person you used to be anymore, because that event has changed you. You just don't know how yet. And once you start figuring out how much it's changed you and what you're changing from, you will now begin to learn what you now like and what now is, you know, entertaining to you, enjoyable, fun, you know, things that you want to, you will start learning those things. The more you learn yourself, you get to learn yourself in two ways, in two phases. You get to learn the you that you came from because you never learned that version of you, for real, for real. I'm telling you, it takes some traumatic events sometime in life for us to truly look at our lives, because we pretend to say, okay, I self-reflected, you know, I took time, I focused on me. No, the fuck you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You know why? Because you're in the same cycle of chaos. You never got out. You never got off the train. You just switched seats. Stay with me, right? So this is my mindset. I tell myself, okay, whenever everything happened and everything went dark and I was still crunching social media, I was still doing numbers. I was doing views. I blew up on YouTube. Like this YouTube plaque, I didn't get this till 6 months after my daughter had passed. So I was grinding still, but I was on autopilot. I was on like this, you know what I mean? I was on autopilot. I was just working. I wasn't trying to, you know, I was in that burnout stage where it's like, you know, I was occupying myself with work so much that I couldn't focus on anything else. And I crashed, and I would crash constantly. I kept crashing, 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 crashing. And I kept asking myself, like what's going on? Like, you know, I got into therapy, still crashing, 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 crashing. I'm like, what's going on? Like, what's happening? You know? I had to pivot. I had to find out what was my new purpose in life. And I thought my purpose in life was to be a famous comedian. And that comes to show you I never truly knew me. And that's because I never truly loved me the way I thought I did. And that's the harsh reality of it. But you get to learn a lot about yourself through child loss. So now
The love I have for myself is infinite. It's beyond something I don't think no one else can give me that I can give myself. Um, I had to pivot. I had to step away from doing long as we tracking stuff, which is fun. No more military content. I had to let it go. I had to let the military content go. Like that is a thing of the past now. I'm no longer in the Marine Corps. I've been removed for 2 years. I genuinely don't want to cover military content anymore, um, because I feel like it's time to move on. I'm in a new stage in my life. It's time to step into a new chapter. You know, we can't hold on to moments forever because I've come to realize I'm an advocate, and I can't keep advocating for one thing. You know, I want to advocate for multiple things because I'm going through different things. And it's not even just things I'm going through that I want to be an advocate for. I want to be an advocate for things I'm not going through. But I want to spread my light, you know? I feel like that's my calling, you know? Spread my light and shine it. That's why I tell you things about my personal life. I tell you know things about me because I want you to. I want you to know about me. I want you to know who I am. I want you to know what I go through. I want you to know my ups and my downs, and I want you to know these things. That's why I tell you, you know, with reason. You know, there's certain things I'm not going to share, but I'm going to get you as close as you can to my personal life because I feel like my experience is important. I feel like your experience in life is important. I feel like everybody's life experience is important. And like on a spiritual level, I feel like there's a piece of the universe in all of us, and we're all having the same experience at the same time, just in different places with different people. You know, and it's like we share those experiences, and those different experiences is what make us so alike. Those similar experiences, you know, because they're similar because we're having them in different places at different times, but same experiences. You know, you get what I'm saying. Don't stay with me. Um, yeah, I love sharing my story because I I know it's going to do something for somebody else. It ain't gonna do like I've already lived it. I've already went through it. You know, me telling you this and you going, oh Shane, I'm so sorry. I don't know about anybody else, but that ain't doing nothing for me. I already did the work. That's the difference. I already did the work, so I don't need pity. I don't need sympathy. You know, I already did the work, and I'm currently doing the work still, and I'm putting in the work. So building community is what I'm about. Building support, building a safe space, building a space in general. This space used to be for active duty, then it transitioned to veterans, now parents who are experiencing child loss. But the people who, when the spaces were titled different things before, those people can still exist here and still come here. There's nothing wrong with you being here. You could learn something, you know? But yeah, let me catch up on the comments. It's hard to mix comedy and it's kind of advocacy. Ah, come on, brother. You don't know me. You better not be lying about them Skittles, though. What you talking about? We know you. We know the funny you, no cap bullshit. But the conscience you understand too, bro. I'm still gonna support. Big facts. Can't change the world at once, but can change the world of a person one at a time. Facts. Now you've always been a sweetheart. Even when I was just watching you and before we talked outside of streams, even though we haven't talked in a while, you're a good man and a person. I appreciate that, Cass. Um, Street Hood World. Yeah. What up, Pimp? What's going on, Patrick? Hold up. Is that who I think it is? I'll be 24 soon. I'm getting old. Damn, Toxic. I thought you was older than that. That's crazy. Tony, appreciate the donation. D.A. Dice, what's up with it? Shane, what's up, gang? But the comedy been hitting. Appreciate it. Hope you finally get your 100% from the VA. You deserve it. I appreciate the love, Jalen. Appreciate you. Need this, my guy. Hell yeah. I'm so glad Shane is at this moment in his journey. It's only getting better. Appreciate that, FSA. Hey, bro, we know you smoking that gas. Your lips black as fuck. Like, you come to this live stream and you just watch my lips. Like, you just look at my lips. Like, you just like, I need to look at his lips and study his lips. I need to find a flaw in him because I'm insecure. Like, something in me is missing, so I need to attack him. We gotta do better, people. Richard. Yo, is B too funny? Yo, Richard. Hey, let me tell you something, brother. Hey, retype that for me. Retype that for me. I ain't no sound a little fruit of the loom looking man. Like, look, bruh. Buddy tweaking, bruh. Hold up. I gotta keep approving all these messages. What's going on? Simple Melly, what's up? Bullshit, what's up, my man? Chilling, bruh. I be wondering who y'all be sometimes. I just be seeing these names like Simple Melly or something. Damn, you a comedian and you sensitive? Nah. I'm far from sensitive. I talk shit. Alright? I'm a professional shit talker. I love to talk shit. Professional shit talker. Right? And there's no excuse, but hey, I'm working on managing my emotions at this stage in therapy. All right. So bear with me. Just making sure, gang. I love talking shit too. Facts, bro. I tell people all the time, man. If you wake up and hate just a little bit, your day will be a whole lot better. Right, bro, I'm telling you. And I'm a Division 1 level hater. If you just hate just a little bit, like just a little bit, not too much, but just a little bit, I promise you feel a lot better, man. As soon as I wake up in the morning, boy, I'm hating on somebody, boy. Yeah, cause listen, let me tell you how I get my hate in every day. This is how I get my hate in. I take my walks in the morning, right? But I also take walks at night. When I take walks at night, like 'cause where I live at, there's a lot of families, right? Families usually coming in from the end of the day, probably like movies, out at the park, some shit. And I just be looking like at the dude with his woman. I'd be like, you lame as hell anyway. I mean, they did nothing to me. I don't even know him. I don't even know him. I'd be like, oh, lame, man. I don't even want to see what she want to do. What she want with him? Like, like, a lot of men be hating like that. They just ain't gonna admit it. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you. I be, yeah. I'll do it all the time. Just sometimes. You know what I mean? Yeah. It does feel good sometimes, bro. I'm telling you, bro. You got to. I'm telling you, man. Professional shit talker, and you build confidence too. When you become a professional shit talker, you build confidence. Your public speaking gets better. Your vocabulary gets stronger. I'm telling you, because if you're a professional shit talker, you got to be prepared to run into people who are intellectual. You know what I'm saying? Who can intellectually argue with you. So now you got to up your vocab, and now you got to up your education level. You know what I'm saying? Just like that, you becoming a better person every day from hating. You see, that shit is crazy. Self-esteem, who needs that? Who the fuck said we want, like, who needs that? Like, we need confidence. We need self-esteem. Confidence is gonna get us to where we need to be. All right, stick with the goddamn plan. We trying to fast track our way to success. Okay. Self-esteem is gonna slow us down. It's gonna take too long. Gotta get some of that hate out times to yourself so you don't explode. Women and men be hating in their head for no reason sometimes, bro. I'm telling you, you can't hate in your head because it ain't gonna feel the same, bro. You're not gonna get that sense of relief. You gotta go hate to the person, bro. I'm telling you. Like, you gotta find people, like people close to you, the people you gotta hate on for real. Like, man, like I love it when I have a female friend who asks me how outfit look on her. Because the woman you dating as a man, you can never tell her the truth, like 100%. I'm just sorry. Like, and that's not saying the woman don't never look good, but I'm saying you just never tell the truth if she didn't look good. But sorry, ladies. But when you got a homegirl and you can tell her how her outfit look, listen, I don't care if it looks good. I'm hating 100%. I'm hating. Why? It's gonna make me feel better. Oh my god. Mind you, guys, do not try this at home. This is all jokes, all right? This is all jokes. Because y'all told me I couldn't do comedy and child loss at the same time. And I'm literally showing you in real time why I tell you I am who I am. I am him. Okay? I am the shit. All right. I fucking do this. I'm funny as fuck. I don't I'm purposefully funny. Yeah. 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 I'm not trying to go viral. I'm not trying to make viral videos. If I want to make viral videos, I can make viral videos. But I'm trying to be an advocate, right? Because even though we're talking about child loss, which is such a traumatic event, people still need to laugh, and laughter is medicine. So I'm gonna still make you laugh before you get done talking to me. You know what I'm saying? It's just how I do it. It just depends on how the conversation goes. But I'm gonna get a smile out you. You gonna laugh. You know what I'm saying? You gonna laugh, Craig? My bitch be hating all the time, bro. Listen, Why you think women walk around so happy? Women are number one haters in America, bro. Women are like fucking haters, man. Women hate all the time, bro. That's why they be so happy. Real shit, bro. Women hate all the time, bro. You ever told a woman you accomplished some shit? Like, yo, I just got my degree. I heard you got your little bachelor's degree. You got your little job too. Hating, hating, hating. Oh, you cute or whatever. The fuck is whatever? Like, like what the fuck is the whatever part? Like, why you gotta put that on there? Like, I mean, he kinda cute. What the fuck is kinda cute? Either you're cute or you're not. What the fuck is kinda cute? Hating that. And everybody's jujitsu champ, so it's even more fun. Oh yeah, facts. My brother and I have roasting matches. Oh, that'd be the best. Ultra ego over here, FSA, full speed ahead. You mean you make me laugh at my lowest points? Yeah, real shit. I can make. Listen, let me tell y'all. Y'all want to hear something? I'm gonna tell y'all a funny story about me, right? I'm gonna tell y'all some shit. Whew, man, look, boy. So I've come to realize that I gotta buy a dog. Yeah, I gotta buy a dog because I don't have a good choice in women when I'm dating. Um, See, I tried to figure out in therapy what was going on within me that was causing me to make poor choices in women. Um, I realized something. All right, I realized something. Hear me out. Hear me out. I learned this. So everybody has a league that they're in. You're either D1 or you playing at the community college. You know what I'm saying? Let's put it in like let's put it in boxing references, right? We got heavyweight class, middleweight, featherweight, whatever, right? But besides the point, let me get to the point. I wasn't boxing in my class. You hear me? I wasn't boxing in my class. I wasn't boxing in my class. Mm-mm. Yeah. And I found out that I wasn't boxing in my class. I went right below it, right? Because it was a lot easier than boxing in my class because people in my class were like if I think I'm the shit, they think they the shit. You know what I'm saying? So what I would do was found somebody just below that kind of thought they was the shit, but wasn't truly, this sounds crazy. I know. there's a lot of therapy from childhood trauma that brought me to this point. But listen, I don't do that no more. I've healed, I've grown. But I'm trying to tell you something. Listen, I fucked around and got stuck on the server with toxic bitches. Look, servers, right? If you don't understand servers, if you're playing the game in North Carolina, right? Let's say you're in North Carolina playing your video game. There's a server, like a cloud. So everybody within a certain radius will all be playing on the same server, which means y'all can end up being in the same game together, right? When you find yourself on a server with like toxic people, you know, when you date that first toxic person or that first person you think you can save or you can change, you are now on that server. Like once you I'm telling you, like once you bump bodies with them toxic people, especially if you have sex with them, you are now on that server and you have to you have to fight to get yourself off that server and onto a different server. How you get yourself off that server? The people you want, don't date them. The people that want you, date them. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously you're choosing poorly. And if you want somebody, it's because they're a part, they give you a similar feeling of that cycle of chaos. Somebody who wants you see the best in you. You see what I'm saying? They see what you could be that you don't even see in yourself. You see what I'm saying? You hear what I'm saying? And this is men I'm talking to. And this only works for men. I'm telling you, women, this will never work for you. I'm so sorry. Dealing with men, that should never work for you. But as a man, this shit works, right? Because if you have to force a woman to like you, when I say force a woman to like you, I don't mean like doing some weird shit, but like if you have to convince her, you know, spit game, do all these little different things, you're cooked, buddy. And I'm not the person to give relationship advice because, like I tell you, I've had poor choices. So take what I say with a grain of salt. It's just that the hardest thing I had to learn in life as a man, that if a woman likes you, there's nothing she won't do. So if you ever have to tell her to do something, she don't fuck with you. A woman is always nurturing somebody. Oh, oh man. Whoo, that would make you want to cry, don't it? Hey, look, man. I ain't a relationship coach. Not like that. Take what I say with a grain of salt. I'm just telling you the harsh realities in life that I've learned. And you can take away from what you can. Yeah. That one right there gonna make you sit up at night and think a little bit. I know. That gonna make you sit up at night and think for a little bit. But I'll tell you something now though. At the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, right? No matter who, as a man, no matter what chick fucked you over, like no matter what chick fucked you over, right? Like when you think about, like, cause you hear what I'm saying and you think it back to yourself, like, damn, there was a lot of chicks that didn't really rock with me like that. You know what I'm saying? It hurts, bro. I'm telling you. Cause once you finally get a chick that really wants you, who would do anything for you, I'm telling you, bro, you look at life totally different. Cause some men have never had that. I'm be real. I've had that before. Um, I've had it before, but I've had more toxic relationships than that. But yeah, it's different. Like, I just never understood the concept. You know what I'm saying? But like, bro, like when you finally understand the concept, like it's like having female friends, bro. When you have female friends and you see how they do for a dude they want, and you like, this dude ain't shit, but they want him. They'll do anything. I'm talking about I done seen a chick take out a loan for a motherfucker to get him a car after he just crashed the car she just bought him. You hear what I'm, fellas, hear what I'm saying. Hear what I'm saying. Hear what I'm saying, bro. That's not an anomaly. That's not, oh, that's just, he got lucky. No, women are like that for a man they want, bro. I'm telling you. If your woman ain't going all in out for you, boy, I'm not saying do some dumb shit like that, but if I'm just, she'll do anything, bro. There's no such thing as within reason. I'll be real. You be like, hey, you want to do dominatrix? She'd be like, yeah, sure. You see what I'm saying? She never know she like that in her life. The last guy just asked her to do that, and she said, no, I would never. The shit that she told you she would never do, she just won't do it with you. Yeah. All right. Okay, long as we try. Night Fox had to jump in the chat. He right though. Hell, when Shane met me, I had charges being a ride or die for a really bad ex. Made a bad choice. If a woman loved you, she would do damn near anything. Hell yeah, Cats was catching charges, bro, for a chick on probation. Still love my baby mamas. Glad I ain't with them though. Yo, baby mamas, you hell boy. I'm trying to give my baby mama another baby. She in the room with the kids right now. You so fucking toxic. Bro, y'all toxic as fuck. So you trying to give your baby mama another baby. She'll do it for the right. Yeah, that's what I said. She'll do it for the right dude, bro. She'll do it for the right dude, bro. And that's why I'm like, I'm good, bro. Now I know. I'm telling you. Let me tell you, bro. Fellas, you gotta test your chick sometime, bro. See what she at. Just be like, hey, baby, can you go take out a loan for me? If she say yeah, she'd be like, yeah, let's go do it. But what you need it for? You know what I'm saying? Like she down to go do it. She just wonder what she need it for. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah. I'm telling you, bro. That's how I'm gonna start doing. When I get into another relationship, every 6 months I'm gonna ask that question. Hey, baby, hey, can you take out a loan for me? If she say no, she ain't the one. Mm-hmm. I think I'm on to something. Nah, I'm wildin'. Yo, y'all see how John Cena did that contract with that girl when she moved in with him? See? And y'all said I was wildin' when I said the next relationship I get in, I was gonna make the chick sign a contract. See, y'all not thinking ahead, bro. Y'all not thinking ahead. I'm never getting married again. Actually, I will. I will get married again, 100%. Um, it just not might be in this lifetime. You know what I'm saying? It might be in the next one God got planned for me or something. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to the chat for 20 likes. Oh hell yeah! Shout out to the chat for 20 likes, man. We in the building. You know the vibes. But yeah, man. What y'all want to talk about now? We can talk about something else. I'm down to talk about things and just catch the vibes. Tony, appreciate the 100. You better marry yourself. No, I'm gonna buy a dog. Okay, I'm gonna buy a dog because I keep picking women that don't really fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? So, like, would a chick really like me? I don't know why that shit scares me. I'm be real, like, real shit. I be confused. Like, I be like, you know what I'm saying? Why you like me so much? And do you know why? Do you know where that came from? You know why I learned why I was doing that? Appreciate that PR. And I am gonna get a dog. You know why I realized why I was doing that when a female really liked me, and I would be like, oh, whoa, the fuck? Because I thought something was wrong with me, and I was like, why would she be so into me? Like I didn't love myself enough. So I didn't see myself as what that person saw me. So it made me retract. We have a church. Church. Hey, chat, say church. Hey, man, I share y'all the life lessons I've learned. I'm not perfect, man. I'm just like you. I'm human. I got a snake over a dog. Been 13 years. My little homie straight slime. Oh, snake? Fuck no, bro. Cause he fuck around and get out the cage. I'm listening. I'm sending him to the upper room because I will forget that I bought him. Marriage is overrated. Ends in alimony and funeral costs. Yeah, hit me. Yep, I concur. Get a K9. I want a cane. I want a cane corso. That's how I feel with any woman or man who likes me. Last time I was saying, like, what you mean you want to get to know me better? LOL. Get the fuck out of here. Like, dang, are you okay? I want a cane corso too. That see, we can't be all wanting the same goddamn dog, bruh. Now, actually, we all should get the same dog. So that way, when I don't know what the fuck wrong with my dog, when I think he broken or something, I can call one of y'all and be like, hey, listen, what the fuck wrong with him? Let me see you a video. He doing this weird thing. That's my next dog I'm gonna get. Bet. See, now I gotta try to get the Cane Corso before these things. You know what I mean? See, Tony and PR be getting money, so like they be getting big money out here, boy. So I they gonna beat me to it. Yeah, they be getting big money, boy. They some high rollers. For real, for real. You know we should. You know what I realized today that let me get y'all perspective real quick. Y'all know what really destroyed the black community? Y'all know what really destroyed the black community? Um nah, 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 nah. Hey, y'all see that Swole dude? The dude that owned the gym or whatever. What's his name? He was defending Hulk Hogan and said some crazy shit. Chat, y'all know what I'm talking about? Y'all know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? The dude that my ass ain't been around mostly because grinds and I'm going to move to Florida early next year. I'm trying to get that big money myself. Hell yeah. Charlie Clerk? No. Not Charlie Kirk. Swole. His name is something Swole or something like that. Um Can't believe we are 8 months into the year. Time flies, not facts. He said colored people. That's what he said. He said colored people. Y'all know what his name is? He said colored people. Yeah. And he was like, and the colored athletes. I was like, cause it kept popping up on my feed, and I was like, what is this video about? And it just kept popping up on my feed. And I was like, what is this shit about? And I ended up looking at it, and I'm watching it. What's up, Jake? And I'm watching the video. And the first half of the video, I'm like, I don't really, like he backtracking or like supporting some weird stuff because Hulk Hogan was racist, I'm like, all right, typical shit. They pander to their own kind, whatever, racist, pander to another racist. That man said colored. I said, ooh. I said, what? That's right. But out of all the racist things I've heard in my life, I don't think I've ever heard somebody verbally say colored unless they were speaking in terms of history. Like, I have just never heard somebody in my like today's time say colored boy or colored people. Like, it was shocking to me. Like, it didn't even hit me to like rage, like mad, like why would he say that? It was just me. I was just like, what? It just felt like, how when somebody's trying to offend you, but they try too hard and it don't land, and now you just kind of confused. You're not even offended. You have questions. Like, I'm not even offended. I have questions because I'm like, where you? you learn that? Who taught you that? You know what I'm saying? Like, where do you be at that they be saying that? I don't know. Yeah, my half older brother has been called that over here in the Southwest. That's wild. Only in DC talk. So okay, I have, but that's because I'm in Silk Hope. One thing I used to hate is hearing you not like the rest of them. Woo. Listen, bruh. I tell y'all this right when it comes to racism. Uh Oh, yeah, yeah. See, I just never had somebody say it to me. Because I would just be confused. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that isn't something to like, I don't know, it just don't land with me. But what was I about to say? I don't let people rage bait me with race, you know? Because I just think if you see people based on race, like you lack intelligence, like you're really stupid. That you live your life based on that social construct that is not even a real thing. Because I'm not black. Like I don't look like the color. Like my hair is black. My skin is not black. It's brown. So I'm not black. See what I'm saying? Like you're literally calling me a color that I'm not. Like I'm not the shade of black. You see what I'm saying? Or these like the hoodie and my skin would blend. It's not the reality. So I'm not black. Because they were like black and brown people. And I'd be like, I I look in the mirror and I'm brown, right? But then when I looked at the group of brown people who stood in the group together, ain't none of them had looked like me. You know what I'm saying? They were all Hispanic. You know what I'm saying? I was like, why are the brothers over here? That was just me. I don't know. But um it was I wanted to tell you guys something about this whole racism shit when it comes to how people go about doing this. Oh, racism is taught, right? We understand that. A lot of kids are groomed to be racist by their parents. Um, I'll be real with you. The push of racism of like just the division between races have been so strong. I'll tell you right now, a lot of parents from like the 80s and shit really ingrained that shit in their kids' mind that black people were a problem or just African Americans, people of color. When you and I'm not saying this is every white person, but I've just come to learn that all races of white people don't hate black people. They hate a specific group of black people. So that's why they use the term "you're one of the good ones." You see what I'm saying? Whenever somebody say you're one of the good ones, I know you've been brainwashed by your parents. You see what I'm saying? Like when you like think about that, you're one of the good ones. Who told you there was even a group of bad ones? You know? Who told you? Hmm. Yo, I'm heavily melanated, and my wife is of strong European descent. Um, be looking at us and our kids like the whole family of aliens, not facts. A cat's crazy how they pick what you are, facts. Next thing they do is tell their parents, "I met a black guy and he was cool." Facts, bro. And you know another thing I don't like too. If like, cause I've been cool with people who are not racist, but they're cool with people who are racist, but they won't say nothing to those people. I don't like that because now I feel like you double dipping. Cause now I feel like you be saying nigga behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you be double dipping. I feel like you be double dipping. I feel like you be saying nigga behind the scenes, and then when you come with me, you want to go to the cookout. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to say nigga and go to the cookout. You know, you gotta pick. You can't say nigga ain't come to the cookout. You gotta pick, baby. You gotta pick one. Like, nobody is stopping you from saying the word. I can't forcefully stop you from speaking. You can say the word, but you can't come to the cookout. You can't come to the barbecue. You cannot be eating up the mashed potatoes and collard greens and go back over there with Tyler and say, look at them damn porch monkeys. Can't do it. Because if Tyler is being racist and you are sitting there listening, what do you like? Are you smiling? Are you laughing? Why does Tyler feel so comfortable to tell you? I'll put it to you like this. A scammer ain't exposing himself to somebody who's not another scammer that he's a scammer. You know what I'm saying? Scammers, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about. All right. Good talk. Good talk. Good talk. Yeah. You know, I'm just trying to have some conversation with you guys. You know what I'm saying? But you do got to be social though. I'll tell you this right here: when you're not dating, you still got to be social. Like if you're not getting into relationships and shit like that, still be social. Like still talk to the opposite sex when you see them out in town, the stores and shit. You don't have to get people's numbers and shit. You know, just hey, you know, how you doing? You know, just hey, this not just benign talk. You know, just being social. Like even get rejected. Like rejection is good. I don't know why people don't like rejection. I mean, it has a lot to do with self. You know, ego, pride. But I feel like rejection is good. I feel like rejection like teaches you a level of emotional intelligence. You know what I'm saying? I had to cut some of my family off recently for that on the white side because they said something just wild to a close friend of mine who is Jamaican, who I sort of had a crush on. Oh, wow. Small talk is underrated, not facts. Now I be avoiding people at all costs. Fucking PR. PR, who hurt you? Remember you asked me that, PR? Ah, how the roles have changed. I now get to ask you. But nah, bro, people be racist, bro. Like in silence too. They be like, oh, you know what's crazy? I live in a nice apartment complex, right? I mean that sounds crazy, but it is. I live in nice ass apartments, right? Doing my walks, and this town is majority white town. You know, white women still look at me crazy, like when they walking their dogs and shit. They be like the dog still be in the middle of taking a poop. They be done pull a little Max on, like Max trying to squat and finish pooping. They dragging him by the neck, trying to get gone. I'm just like, that's sad. But I did see a woman suplex her dog though. Listen, boy, yo, hey, listen. I saw a woman suplex her dog, bro. Yeah, she just disappeared around the corner. Like I was just walking, walking. I looked and like I just barely saw it and she disappeared around the corner. I was like, I was so stuck. Listen, listen, like you know how you, you know what? I'll just leave it at that. I'm not even gonna go into detail because I was about to explain. I was gonna like exaggerate the story a little bit, but I'm not because you know people claim to care about animals a lot. They do, but they really don't. Oh yeah, speaking of animals, fellas, I'm not a life coach. I'm not a dating coach, anything of the sort. But hit me out. Never date a woman that has an animal. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. She can have a pet, but not an animal. You know what I'm saying? Dog, pet, cat, pet, fish, pet, horse, animal. Goat, animal. Sheep, animal. Let me tell you, she will never love you as much as she loved that damn horse. FSA, you single? No, no homo, pause. Because you was just saying some crazy shit about your baby mama. So you single, right? Same can't be said for the cat lady. Now the cat lady, let me tell you about a chick that has. All right, I got a cat. Before I say this, I'm going to say it. How many females in here? You've been married for 7 years. Got married at 21. Oh, nice, 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 nice. I just want your wife to know you ain't gonna never love her the way you love that snake. FSA ain't gonna love nobody the way he love that snake. I broke the mold, turned my girl into a cat lady. Oops. My wife behind me, she heard that. She said, I better not be online talking like I'm single. He went a hoe. I just playing. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Hey, look, FSA is cool peeps, man. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. But I'm just telling you a secret though. FSA ain't never gonna love you like he loved that snake. 7 years, and he loved that snake more than he loved you. I bet. But I bet. Ask him to do something for you. Like he in the middle of doing something for that snake. Watch he tell you no. He gonna tell you, wait, baby, I get to it after this. Say no, I need it now. He gonna be like, but my snake. He gonna start breaking down the science behind why his snake needs his assistance right now. Let me stop. But women who like cats, this is what I think about women who like cats, right? And this maybe come from my own personal trauma, my own personal bias, but I think just people in general who like cats. You know what I'm saying? I think people who like cats be like telepathically talking to their cats. Real shit. Like I think they really are like I feel like they have a cat brain type shit. You know what I mean? Like you ever seen like the people who have cats, like when the cat meow and they meow with the cat? Like you ever look at that as like a conscious adult, like just like real, like in real time. Like this is a grown ass woman, like sitting here going meow, meow. Ooh. Man, I can find anything to hate on. Y'all professional shit talker. I am who I know who I am. I can hate on anything. Like, just give me something to hate on. Hate on. I can make everything like my bad thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm not a person. I would just fine. I can hate on that. You can go into the come to the gym. I can find everything doing, or something that you're doing that I'm not doing. Because I will promise you, there's some, there's a flaw there. I'm gonna find it. All right, I'm gonna find it, and I'm gonna present it to you on a silver platter. Um, but that's what I do when I'm hating. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that shit to people I care about. Yeah, yeah. As long as I stop giving a fuck, mm, 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 mm. See, I'm the type of person that like I hold grudges, 100%. Nah, I'm playing. I don't hold grudges no more. I used to. I used to hold grudges. I don't hold grudges no more. I let shit go. I don't have time to hold on to. Nah. Mm-mm. There's a lot of shit that used to be like grained in my brain and making me mad and shit. I don't know. I got time for that shit, bro. Like I'm type of motherfucker, bro. Like I could see you in public and we don't like each other. It's whatever, dude. I don't give a fuck, man. Like I mean, I would still even speak. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I just don't give a fuck, bro. Like I ain't beefing with nobody, bro. I ain't walking around here having issues with another human being. Like that's too much. That's too much. Either we gonna handle this or we just shut the fuck up. They will be coming to the post office to pick their stuff up. I do better not be a name pack on the package they want. Get it? Oh, facts. Tony, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that's funny. So like I was trying to be cheap, right? And I wanted some peach rings. Um and I wanted to be cheap, so I tried to get some cheap peach rings and they were artificially flavored. So disappointed. When I tell you they sell them things slack. They stay good and slack. Mm-mm, mm-mm. My wife just picked hydrated like a 300 peach. My wife just picked and dehydrated like 300 peaches. She picked 300 peaches. where the where the fuck do you live that you're picking 300 peaches? What? What do you got going on? See, my life is never that interesting. Like I never meet women that do shit like that. Like my life is never that cool, bro. I talk to people sometimes, bro, and they're just doing some cool shit. Like my don't get it twisted. My life is pretty fucking cool. You know what I'm saying? Um, it is pretty fucking cool. To you, it may not be. To me, it's pretty fucking cool. But there's certain cool things that I don't do, and I ain't comparing because comparison to thief. Fuck it, I'm comparing. Listen, you shit like this. Yeah, my wife just picked 300 peaches. Oh, yeah, no problem. My girl just went through my phone. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's just how the fuck motherfucker be trying to be like, motherfucker be like, oh yeah, my girl's dad owns this company and he hired me on and now I'm working side by side with him. Oh yeah, my girl's dad, yeah, he doesn't like black people. It's like black people. He's prejudiced. Like his first encounter with me was like, "Do I like watermelon and chicken?" You see what I'm saying? Like, how the fuck do I get in these fucking predicaments? I don't know. It's like I'm not saying my life ain't cool. My life is comical. You hear me? Like it's just like I don't know, man. I don't know. Some crazy shit like that with my two little ones, Omaha, Nebraska. She's on special for Omaha, Nebraska. But I need to get to Nebraska. I need to get some peaches. So wait, no beefing. They just get it over with. Is this my excuse to get another art? Cats, what the fuck? I know. Hold up. I know you. She was itchy. Can't stand peach fuzz. Oh, I know she was itchy. Can't stand peach fuzz. Gotcha. My life is a joke. I'm fucking weak. Can't win them all. Shit, I ain't won none of them. And, you know, that's people be telling me that shit, man. They be like, man, Shane, listen, bro, you ain't gonna win them all. I'd be like, so which one am I gonna win? You know what I'm saying? That's how it be though. I be like, shit, which one am I gonna win? You know what I mean? Like, what we doing? Because I know we ain't talking about practice. You know what I'm saying? We ain't talking about practice. Bro, before I got married, I dated a girl who cheated on me 13 times. Let me find out a shorty cheated on me 13 times, bro. You know how I'm gonna take care of that, bro. You know how I'm gonna handle that. As a man, let me tell you how I'm gonna handle that. Click! Boom! That was just a joke. That was for entertainment purposes only. That was a joke. That was for entertainment purposes only. That was a joke. They say click, boom. Ooh, shit. Yeah, he definitely sounded like Dragon, bro. Kate with them all. What did I win? Distrust and fear of women. Let the bodies hit the floor. Hey, listen, bro. I see the dude talking about that shit online. That shit was so funny as fuck, bro. No, that shit, bro. He's like, click, boom. That shit was so funny. I'm telling you, bro. Listen, I will never, ever date a woman that has a good relationship with her mother. If you and your mom ain't beefing, like when I say beefing, I'm talking Donald Trump and the governor Gavin Newsom beefing. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how you and your mom got to be beefing. If you and your mom ain't beefing like that, shorty, I don't want you. Cause, mm-mm. And if y'all wasn't beefing like that, y'all might want to start beefing if you want to be inside of this. You hear what I'm saying? Because I'm tired of dating women who mom trying to live through them, bruh. That shit be killing me, bruh. And I think, you know, I think that came from. I think that came from. I know where that came from too. I know why I was running into that. That is tough, bro. When you trying to date somebody who parents trying to live through them, choose who they date, control their lives, and just like pretty much trying to crash their life into the ground. Because I try to tell a lot of people this, bro, but a lot of parents, majority of parents, don't fuck with their kids. Hear me and hear me now. It was the crazy realization that I had to come to. Majority of parents don't fuck with their kids. And that's just me looking at life from an outside perspective, you know? Like, some parents will keep their kids close by, like, pretend like they're helping them, but they're like, what is it called? Like, they're pretty much like disarming them. Like, you know what I mean? Like pretty much not teaching them the necessary things they need to survive on their own, but making sure they have to need them to survive. Like they make their kids codependent on them, you know, and they never make it a problem that their kids are codependent on them because they use their kids. So, because whenever they want to use their kids for something, they need something from them, they want them to do something, they can get them to do it on command. As far as living through them, hey, you should choose this job, you should date this person. Because remember, I'm paying your insurance, paying your phone bill. They don't have to say that. You know that in your head. And you're thinking this person loves you and they have your best interest because they've been paying for things that are in your interest, that are helping you progress in life, and you're saving money and you're able to. Yeah. Yeah. You see it, don't you? It makes sense. Like, you see it? It makes sense, right? Right. That woman is telling your mom is telling you to date the men she would date. But you think she's telling you the man you should date. How the fuck does your mom know what man is best for you? She don't know that nigga. She don't know him. He don't like get it through, like really process this in your head. She don't know this nigga. He is not, she is never going to know who he truly is until you tell her based off your experience. because your mom don't even know you the way this dude is about to know you from dating you. Because that's the only time people truly know you is when they're in a committed relationship with you. Because that's when your true self is shown. So, man, look, man, I ain't dating two people at one time. Fuck no. Fuck no. Hell no. I'm telling you, next time I meet a chick, she talking about, yeah, me and my mom do everything together. Bitch, go get out my face. Oh God. Go and get. Real. Where your mom at? Matter of fact, tell her to come pick you up right now. Nah, for real. Want me to drop you off here? On everything. um 13 times? Nah, one time I'm putting your stuff in a deep fryer outside. Oh, God damn, oh shit. Damn, that's tough. Some tough shit right there, Cass. Some tough shit. All right. Um, I'm starting to think women a problem. Man, look. Well, I've been saying this shit for a long time, boy. I've been saying this shit for a long time. Listen, man. The divorce rate is higher in with women to women marriages than men to men marriages. And I think that rests my case. I don't think we got nothing else to talk about. Like, what we talking about? Practice? Like, we talk about practice? Like, what are we talking about? Like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? All right, y'all done talking for the night. All right, I guess we go ahead and wrap this up. We did an hour and a half stream. Pretty cool, pretty vibes. Um, I wish I could. Yeah, fuck it. Nah, we rocking. Yeah. Also, yo, hit me up on Discord at some point. Bet, got you cats. All right, I love you guys. You guys have a good night. Good rest of your night. Yeah, new content to be up in the morning. Y'all know morning walks with Shane. Hey, you know the vibes. Thanks for the live, Shane. Oh yeah, no problem, man. I love you guys. Have a good one.